let your feet run wild, yeah. Time has come and we all go down. Yeah, before the fall away, do you dare to look him right in the eye? 'Cause they will run you down, down to the dark, and they will run you down, down till you fall, and they will run you down, down till you go, so you can't crawl no more. And way down we go, oh, 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 oh. Way down we go, oh, way down we go. Oh, 'cause they will run you down, down till you fall, and way down we go. Way down we go. Oh, oh, 'cause they will run you down, down to the dark, and they will run you down, down till you fall, and they will run you down, down till you fall, so you can't crawl no more. And way down we go, oh, 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 oh. Way down we go, oh, 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 oh. So way down we go, oh, 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 oh. 'Cause they will run you down, down till you fall, and way down we go.
Way down we go indeed. Hello everyone. Introductions first, as always. My name is Aruin, and I am the Archsage, or Comic Zodius, our humble library in this corner of the internet. And what are we doing? Well, I've been grinding a little bit. We technically could. We're gonna go get a rock drake. We're gonna get the egg. We can't hatch it yet, which means we will have to go back up and get a Gigantoraptor. Alright, that's gonna be something that we're gonna have to hunt down. I'm hoping it'll be doable. But, yeah, way down we go. If you haven't gotten a rock drake before, we'll go ahead and just break these. We got these like last stream or 2 streams ago. And doink. What? Anywho. Boink. Yeah, if you haven't been here, we are. This is day 3 of our challenge. I lost my train of thought there, and we're gonna go get a rock drake egg, or die. Like, this will make or break the run today. There is no other way around that. It's either we're successful here, or we fail really hard. And I hope it's not the fail really hard option. I really hope it's not the fail really hard option. Just because that would be awkward. That would be very awkward. Go ahead. Put the next one down. Oh, no, I want to destroy it. For the resources. You get more resources this way. There we go. That gives us everything we need. There we go. And that should be enough. I'm pretty sure we have enough to make one more has suit. That way we have 4 has suits. We're wearing one right now. When we go down there, glider, climbing pick. Give me enough for 3 of these. Let's get making them. Then has. Give me enough for 1 more. We'll have 4 of these. And crystal. These crystals, I hopped on a little earlier just to mine out a little more crystals so that way when we started the stream, we could just go down and do the rock drake trench. If we haven't done it before, it is this radioactive trench filled with a lot of nasty things. It's kind of a rite of passage on Aberration. I've done it quite a few times, but always your first time on any given run is just absolutely, whoa, it's something. It is something. Alright, wings, glider, there we go, get a glider suit, and got a drop earlier that had a Megalosaurus set. If it was a blueprint, we'd have it locked in. We'd lock in the fact that we're doing Megalosauruses. If it was a blueprint, like hardcore, we know what we're doing now. Sadly, it wasn't a blueprint. Sadly, it wasn't. Can we get the gene scanner yet? Nope, not quite yet. Okay. We have the grinder. We gotta save up for this. Once we do have a rock drake, and I'm acting like we're guaranteed, we are not. But once we do have a rock drake, we just eat that. We have to actually move back up to the green zone and set up one last encampment up there, which we'll do. That'll be our permanent encampment, which we'll be operating out of. Oh, stretchy. We'll leave this here. I don't think there's too much down here. We don't really need much more. So that's why I didn't want to build this up too much. Just wanted something enough to give us shelter, which this is. We want to hit level 90 today, so we have 8 more levels to go. But if everything goes well, we're gonna get the grinder. And then with the grinder, we'll be able to... Oh, tamed another dung beetle. That's the other thing that happened. But other than that, you guys didn't miss anything when I was doing just a little off-stream grinding. Just to make sure that we had this. So we need crystal. Suit. Okay. And... so we pretty much have everything. Let's go get the last bit of crystal we need. I don't think there's anything else we could really use. should have... The plan here for getting down there is we're going to take Krokanakin. He's our strongest dino. She's our strongest dino. And we're going to take Yeehaw as the backup dino. Yeehaw cannot do it solo. Does not have enough health, doesn't have enough power, would get absolutely demolished. Krokanakin should be able to do it solo, but if something goes wrong, we throw out Yeehaw and Yeehaw our way out there. It would suck to lose Krokanakin, but Krokanakin was a twin. So we have the male counterpart up top. Okay. And we'll take these because we see feather lights. If we see some feather lights, I will, on the way back up, that are reasonably easy to tame. I like feather lights. I prefer them for the boss battle because what you can do is you can whistle them to follow you, and then they follow you, and then you can put them on your shoulder. Then if for whatever reason you yeet them off of your shoulder, they will follow you, and they can keep up. Alright, let's go get some crystal. And... it doesn't hurt to grab a little more metal here. Metal and stone. Where is the music coming from? Emotes, clap. We also only have one light pet right now. So, like, when I say that this will probably make or break the run, recovering from a failed version of this will be very difficult. Oh, hello there! Let's go ahead, take care of this. I need your scale anyways. You're just a casualty of war. And then, where is the scale? There it is. We're going to be killing a bunch of these guys here, hopefully really soon. Now, the plan is, if we do have to recover from a failed rock drake attempt, is that we're going to have to go tame a Spino. Okay, that's crystal. Always use more. Could always use more. We'll also go through and make absolutely certain. But this should be the last little bit of crystal that we need here. Ankies don't auto-harvest crystals, so what we're doing is just trying to find some metal, because they can harvest crystal as a byproduct. I am a lot more nervous. I also slept, so I was having a hard time sleeping, so that's why we had a stream early morning today, where I just went, screw it, I'm going to go stream. And we streamed for about 3 hours before I got to the point where I was like, I need to pass out. And oh my goodness, I slept all the way to 8, which makes sense. We finished at 1, I slept to 8, that's 7 hours. That's a decent amount of rest there. But we're going for another 8 to 10 hours tonight. That wasn't my intention to do this night. I wanted to actually do this during the day. But alas, sometimes you accidentally fall into a sleep schedule and you just work with it. So I'm grooving with going at night, and that's all that matters. We'll bump your range up. Getting your range up is gonna help a lot. Alright, and has. We need the shirt. And then we'll go down with 4 sets. There's nothing really else that we need right now. Everything here. Glider suit, check. Check, check. Pick. 3 picks, 4 picks. And add a suit. Check. Make some folders. One, 2, 3. That's what we want, and now we need booties. 4. Folder. As suit 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then new folder has suit 3. Making folders like this lets us just put on the has suits, not trying to fiddle through the inventory. Whoa! Okay. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah, we should probably copy link, advertise in the Discord. Okay. There we go. Pike pick. I hope we don't do enough picking. We do a lot of picking, but just in case. I am. It might just be the coffee, but I am also really nervous. Pull. Give me that. That's pretty good for a kit right there. That covers just about everything. Let's go ahead. Go through Crocodnockin's inventory. And go through Yeehaw's inventory. Make sure that these guys aren't carrying too much, because we do have to ball them up. The organic polymer, the chitin, the primitive boots we don't care for. chitin we have a use for, the sarcosin we have a use for, the hide we have to just be storing hide like a mofo. Like, we can never just keep hide. Spoiled meat we have a use for, and raw meat we actually have a use for. Okay, oh wow, yeah, they are the only two carnivores. Neat. Nifty. I will be incredibly upset if we run across the alpha. Like, I'll be happy, but if we run across an alpha basilisk. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Spoiled meat. Who has all the spoiled meat? Paul. Then drugs. That gives us 51. Pull narco berries. So let's go ahead, pull all of that. And that'll let us make a decent amount of spoiled meat there. Decent amount of narcotics. Alright. Still haven't replaced our fiber gatherer. We probably will when we get back up to the green zone. But that's when we get there. We're not there yet. The other thing that we have yet to do, I think we'll go for the Gigantoraptor over, I don't know, aircons. What does it take to make aircons? You know, that's not bad. We have the ingot. We could get the electronic right now. Okay. So let's get this. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Electronic. How many of these can we make? Let's get crafting on these. Then that'll actually, weirdly, that'll save us time. Weirdly, that will actually save us time. We won't have to get a Gigantoraptor. Because we're a lot closer to having that than anything else. Okay, sort through this. Well, that kind of works. Mushroom, check. Skin, check. Angler gel we can hang on to. Hide we need to hang on to. Biotoxin we can dump into the box over. Let's check all this prim stuff. Anything in here that's like really worth keeping. Sometimes you get some decent stuff, but not always. So we're kind of just working on what we have. Okay. Don't really care for that map. Metal, we'll go put where it's supposed to be. Chitin. Flint. Alright, only thing that we should probably take with us is a crossbow. So that was a step too far. So we should take a crossbow with arrows in it, mostly for just giving things attention. We don't really need... We're probably not going to kill something at a distance. We might. We might actually do that, but... What is this? Just one, it's... Okay. So we need 281 stone. Stone. Just pull all of it here. And then hit this button and let that just go. Alright, oh, that's you. Okay, that sounds a lot like a reaper. Like, what's making reaper noises? Put the hide in here, put the gel in here, put the biotoxin and raw prime in here. There we go. Grab our crossbow. Make a fresh one. I know we have one, but we'll make a fresh one. Rose, are we out of fiber? Oh, we are. We are out of fiber. That's not good. Okay. We need a crossbow. We absolutely need a crossbow. Meat. And then a rock drake. Okay. I think the rest... Oh, nope, we don't want to keep these arrows. The rest can go the way of the dodo. Alright, there we go. Guess you can hang on to this stack of meat. Okay. Yeehaw is good to go. We'll do the last little bit of farming we need for the air conditioners. Let's see. Ceiling. If I want to make 4 of these, can I? I can make 3. Ceiling. There we go. Okay, where can I fit more room? Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. Maybe not here. I'm okay with that for now. Then walls. We need at least... Can we do it with a small chamber? Maybe. Maybe. Thinking about how we could build this. Because we have to make 20 air conditioners. And so I'm thinking about how do we actually build what we need for the rock drake. Because I just want to, like, once we have the egg, I want to come back here and just plop it in. And so I'm thinking... Nope, we can't really... Yeah. Wall. Let's just make... 6? Let's make 6. Okay, put this up like so, because we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so we seal this up and then go across this way. And then that should work. Question mark? What am I doing? Do we have metal foundations learned? We could do this in a lot easier way. We don't. Okay. No, we just don't have the points. We do not have the points. Okay. We have all the metal and cement paste that we need to do this in metal, which would be the easier way to make this. But alright, so let's get the last bit of harvesting done that we need to do, and then we'll just go straight down. I'm hoping we can get a good level rock drake. Really hoping, like, we get a good level rock drake. That's kind of that's my hope. Gets us the stone. Let's go get some wood. And thatch, come here you. Yoink. Oh, I was in a call with a friend and I asked him to name the roll rat and they named it Millie. So, aha! Welcome aboard, Millie. You have a harvest only setting? You do not. I wish you did. I wish we could be like harvest only. Alas. So if you're wondering why I'm not using the roll ability on a roll rat saddle causes the saddle to take durability damage. It's a lot of fun, but we just don't have the time to like repair this saddle if it breaks. So long as we just don't roll, we're good to go. And we're carrying aquatic mushrooms around. Check. Alright, and that kind of fixes everything. Wait, I'm being dumb. I just realized it. I'm being dumb. We could put the incubation chamber up above. Okay. Because it doesn't need to be big, it just needs to work. Alright, awesome. Standing up. Everyone take a sippy, by the way. Everyone take a sippy. Okay, awesome. Like, how are we gonna fit this incubation chamber? It's like, how do we not fit it? All we have to do is ceilings. See, I'm gonna make it make sense right here. Right here, right now. We go ceilings. Give me 4. Check. Then walls. Actually, we need 8 ceilings. We need 4 more. Okay, once we finish that, inventory, ceiling, wall, and pull. There we go. Then we need 8 walls. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep. Gives us 2 more. Go. And then my bed's up here for safety reasons, but 1, 2, 3. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3, 4. This will give us enough room and enough of a concentrated area. And I think we actually made a door, so we can turn around and go grab the door I think we put in here. We made 4 doors. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. Torch. Oh, that adds heat. We actually don't want anything that adds heat. Do we have lights unlocked? That'd be nice. Can we get any form of lighting? Light. Or lamp, perhaps? Okay. Then we'll go with our trusty steam light. Yuck. But that sets us back. So we're gonna have to figure out. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of levels fighting Reapers. Steam. Do we have enough crystal to make like 2 of them, perhaps? Okay, so we gotta go out and get more crystal. And then we gotta get more pearls. Not a problem. Those are things that we can easily get. Why is no one having any fits? Enough. How many are there? Okay. Hitting the bodies. That was weird. Why are you... Behavior, stance, neutral. Stance, yep. Okay. Why is no one throwing a fit right now? You guys failed at being bodyguards. Okay. And... so let's grab Yeehaw then. We need to go get some more pearls. We need to make more electronics. Right now, where we're at right now is that we're trying to make air conditioners. We need 20 air conditioners, which I think will be easier to make than getting the Gigantoraptor. Would have been cool if we had the Gigantoraptor. I'll be right back though. I gotta go to the bathroom. Alright, let's go get some more pearls. Let's get everything we need for the air conditioner. We should have the polymer 50, so that's enough for 10, so we need more polymer. Okay. Get that along the way. Yeehaw, we'll use Yeehaw. Oh my, I might have to go. Actually, I have to go to the bathroom a lot more than I thought. I thought I just had to tinkle. Ooh, loot drop. Loot drop! Loot drop, come here. With a ring, too. This is why I love this spot. Just constant loot. Constant loot. That, I'm not, the fur stuff I'm not mad about. We'll need the fur stuff here in a bit. I'm actually not mad about that. And I think there's some fur boots back up at the green base. Awesome, that's almost enough, because like it gets really cold up on the surface. So I was gonna make Arctic armor, but if we're gonna just be handed a full fursuit, not like that, by the way, not like get your minds out of the gutter. Then yes, please. Doink. Diplodocus, I guess. But I gotta go to. I really gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be back. Also, we're gonna start commercial break early because I really gotta go. So. Okay, we are back. Welcome back, everyone. There we go. Okay, let's get some more sippies. Let's get the organic polymer that we're gonna need. Sippies are done. We need more pearls. Oh. Oh goodness, I think I held in the second sneeze. That's not good. Okay, sorry, I try not to sneeze in the mic. It doesn't sound pleasant. Alright. There we go. go ahead and... Oh, we've been playing without background music this entire time? Wink, wink, wink. Closing tabs right now. And it is noticeably improving the bitrate on my end, which is what we want. All right. Oh, hello. What level are you? 35? Sorry, Cosmo. Nothing personal. Absolutely nothing personal. So we need crystal, we need pearls, and we're getting the pearls right now. We also need organic polymer. We don't have enough hard poly to really do anything with. That's fine. There we go. Put into melee. We just go through. Nom 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 nom. Watch our own oxygen meter as we do this. Make sure nothing too nasty shows up. There we go. Whoa, nice. And stam, resting melee damage. Be hard to see the pearls. It can be really hard to see the pearls, but we just go through. There's the salmon. When I was young, I heard salmonella. I thought you got salmonella from salmon. It's like it's spelled, you know, you get it. But that's just such a kid thing to do. Salmonella, we need to not eat salmon then. No, that's not what you get from salmon. You get horrendous intestinal parasites. You can look them up. There have been cases in humans. They're very rare. But there's this parasite that completes its life cycle in bears by going through salmon. The bear eats the salmon eats the parasite's eggs. It nests in the muscles of the salmon. All right, then I want to say it's in the muscles. Then the bear eats a tapeworm, by the way. Then the bear eats the raw salmon, gets the tapeworm, and it has this disgusting, absolutely disgusting trail of tapeworms coming out of their rear. Like it is a sight to behold. Like looking at the pictures. I think that's pretty much everything that we need right here. We just need polymer and crystal at this point. 300, that's 100 electronics. Okay. Which means we can make enough electronics right now. Alright, yeah. So let's go get the... Let's go get the polymer, the organic poly, which we will find. That's a baryonyx. Level 45. We need something with a higher level than 45. Wait. Are you kidding? Can't make this up. That's too perfect. We're heading back to base right now. Oh my goodness. kibble this berry on its take? We might have it. I know they like fish. Blue kibble. It's a 145. We need that to do. Oh my, 145. Okay. We might have to tame it with raw fish, which is what it is if that's the case. But we're heading back just to go get that max level thing and a whole thing and a. That's way too perfect. Way